The third edition of the Intra-African Trade Fair, organized by Afrexim Bank in collaboration with the African Union Commission and the African Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat, kicked off in Cairo at the Egypt International Exhibition Center. The event will provide a unique platform for facilitating trade and investment information exchange by bringing together continental and global players to explore business and investment opportunities in the continent. However, an important milestone this year is Afrexim Bank's implementation of the Creative Africa Nexus, known as the CANEX program, a multifaceted intervention aimed at supporting and developing Africa's rapidly growing creative sector, which holds true in the words of Executive Vice President of Afrexim Bank, Kanayo Awani, who highlighted a $5 billion potential investment in African creative industries.
According to UNESCO, the film and audiovisual industries in Africa account for $5 billion of the GDP, employing an estimated 5 million people, and have the potential to create over 20 million jobs and generate $20 billion in revenues annually. CANEX serves as a catalyst for the African creative industry. It's a platform that nurtures, supports, and amplifies the voices of talented individuals across various artistic disciplines. It is a space where ideas flourish, where connections are forged, and where dreams find their wings. This program was born out of a collective desire to unlock the true potential of African creativity. It is a testament to our commitment to nurturing a thriving creative ecosystem that empowers artists, promotes cultural exchange, and contributes to the socioeconomic development of our communities.
Other speakers at the event included a former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and chairman of the Iatf 2023 Advisory Council, Olusegun Obasanjo, Ghanaian a German actor Boris Kodjoe, late former president of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, addressing the audience in form of a hologram, as well as renowned author Chimamanda Adichie, who spearheaded the launch of the CANEX Book Factory and Prize for Publishing in Africa.
This trade fair signifies not only the commitment of African and diaspora nations to economic integration, but also our collective determination to create a prosperous Africa. Africa, with its vast natural resources, youthful population, and diverse culture, holds remarkable potential. Yet, for far too long, our economies have been reliant on external markets, depriving us of the opportunity to trade and benefit from the wealth that lies within our borders. The time for change has come, and it is now.
African culture, with its vast ancestral depth and diversity, has been a celebration in my life since I can remember. Spending time in Ghana as a boy gave me a sense of self that was grounded in the soil of my father's country and fortified by the heritage and his roots. Thousands of years of African roots, shared today by over 1.5 billion people worldwide, have sprouted into cultures that have influenced most societies around the globe. From music and fashion to art and design, from social consciousness to science, business, sports, to film and TV, our creativity has shaped modern life as we know it. It also prompted the Western world to make it a habit to systematically and consistently exploit our creative talent and misappropriate our work throughout history. While Black excellence has been fiercely emulated, Africa itself still suffers from what I call a branding challenge.
If we find the methods used by others are suitable to our social environment, we shall adopt or adapt them. If we find them unsuitable, we shall reject them. this mid-20th century is Africa's. This decade is the decade of African independence. Forward then to independence. To independence now. Tomorrow, the United States of Africa.
More powerful than knowing that you're not alone. So imagine growing up in any part of this continent, dreaming about becoming a writer, and having people around you question that and say to you, you must be crazy to want to be a writer. And then suddenly you're in this room with people who are just as crazy as you. It propels you, it gives you hope. And I've always believed that there's nothing more essential to the human spirit than hope. And so, for me, Canex is about hope. The hope of many more African stories. We need many more African stories. Stories matter. Stories are important. Stories can take away dignity, and stories can also restore dignity.
The Canex Summit, with the theme One People, United in Culture, Creating for the World, showcased a dedicated creative marketplace and exhibition, masterclasses, fireside chats, and performances from various African artists showcasing the diversity of African cultural talent.
Africa, you there?
Over the remaining 6 days, Canex at Iatf 2023 will further develop conversations and provide even more business-to-business and business-to-government opportunities with its unique platform for facilitating investment, collaboration, partnerships, and inspiration among creatives across the value chain of diverse creative and cultural industry sectors. Shaitan Atigari, Arise News, Cairo.
Corner.